So what we're going to speak on today is our top 5 tips of advice we'd give to somebody going to jail for the first time. Now, bear in mind, this is for the first time to go to jail. This is not for people that have been in jail countless times or whatever else.
No prolific offenders like ourselves. You know what the worst bit about? I've been in jail, bro, yeah, for how many years? And somebody will come in, yeah, 2 months in and try and give me some advice. And I'm like, bro, shut up, man. But before we get into the video, yeah, we want to reach 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah, so obviously we appreciate if you like and subscribe. But the thing is, when we reach 30,000 subscribers, we're gonna do £1,000 giveaway. Yeah, £1,000 giveaway to we'll put up a poll and we'll see where you just want us to put the £1,000, whether it's the trenches, a hospital, a school, give it to a randomer in the street, don't matter.
Even a charity that might be something that's close to your heart.
Whatever gets the most, we'll put up a poll, whatever gets the most votes, we'll give the £1,000 away to. That's when we reach 30,000 subscribers. So we're trying to push that, man. So if you could like and subscribe, bro, the quicker we get to that, the quicker we'll do it. But back to the video though.
Yeah. So what we're going to start is at number 1, and these are not in any type of order. So we've just picked out 5 subjects that we think matter the most or heavily influence how you get through your jail career.
What would give you, yeah, the best bit of standing when you go to jail? Because you see, when you go to jail, bro, you can have a hard time, you know. If you don't know how to read the environment, if you don't know how to adapt and use the skills. When I went to jail, obviously I don't know when you was probably professional the first day you went there. But when I didn't have a clue how to act.
Nah, no one does on the first time.
Yeah, so I was just like, you have to learn your way. You're tripping, you fool.
Do you think that's why you got beat up so much?
Yeah, you get been there. Even getting like, bro, I used to find myself. I'll tell you a story once, yeah. I went into the showers once, yeah, and it's
cubicles
and stuff like that, where you have to wait for your shower, yeah. So I'm waiting for my shower. So 2 geezers rolled in, yeah, 2 black youths, yeah, big and stocky, yeah.
Why does that colour matter?
I didn't even see colour, man. Like, so,
but after the battle, you didn't see colour.
I could tell that they was gonna try push in front of me, yeah. But I didn't know how to handle the situation. Like, I could have been like, "Oh, yo, lads, respect." I should have been like this. If it was now, I'd have been like, "Oh, yes, lads, respectfully, I'm next," you know, da. But I never said nothing because I was like,
a little white dude.
Yeah, I didn't know how to handle the situation. So lo and behold, they pushed in front of me and jumped in the next showers. So I've just gone up to one of them straight away, like, "Yo, that's my shower." And they're like, "What? Move up, bro." So I'm like, "You want to like move up what? Yeah." You guys are like, "What?" I must have threw a bang, yeah. As soon as I threw a bang, I held it down, bro. As soon as I threw a bang, him and his boy just started rushing me, bro. You get me? The rush me though, yeah, is what it is, yeah.
I appreciate the honesty on this one.
Now, of course, like, bro, man, I did go loads of. That's what I mean. I don't pick and choose, bro. I just seen something. I was just like, "Yo, fuck it," you get me? Like, I'm gonna get rushed, yeah, but I held it down in it. I got rushed, yeah. Whatever did whatever.
Where was this?
Glen Parva.
I'm just about to say.
But then, yeah, I seen one of the guys like 4 weeks later in the gym. I was like, "Yo, remember when you rushed me?" He's like, "Nah." I just banged him straight away. Yeah,
of course you did.
As soon as I banged him, he put up his dukes like this. Yeah.
Any proof?
And then the gym go ran across and just rugby tackled me. But
so you got beat up twice.
But I won that one because I banged him and he didn't, and he never.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
Yeah, so I was like, yes.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, it just goes to show that I could have prevented all of that
through communication.
But the first piece of advice is my brother saying, always be ready to what, bro?
Always ready to defend yourself. You always got to be on point in jail. And let me tell you why it's so important.
Should I show a visual?
Go on then, yeah. What's this? A fight.
This is how fights look.
Back up. No. Shower. That one's done.
Fight.
You don't really get that a lot in jail, that one-on-one there. But
so what I like there is that there's somebody in the middle reffing that and make sure it's a fair fight, because in jail, man go overboard a lot of the time. But what I'm gonna say is this for the first time in there: if you get violed, that can carry along your jail sentence in each jail, because everybody goes around the system. Like, you always cross someone somewhere that you've done jail with on that sentence or that's come back to jail. And if you're known as a punk, it's just hard. It's gonna be hard work for you, and I tell you why. Because when you get things, you're gonna get robbed. Even down when you go down to surgery, you're gonna get a normal small portion.
That's big
Fucking-
plate, stitching you up on surgery. And the same
Yeah,
guy robbing you.
even
You know, he robbed you, then he stitched you up on surgery. Horrible bastard.
yeah, you gotta be willing to defend your own. And listen, even if you know the geezer's gonna fuck you up, bang out. Listen,
Yeah.
give it your best shot. And I tell ya, you'll be respected more and your jail will be easier when man know you're willing to stand on business. Whether you can fight or not, it's irrelevant. If man know they gotta wrap you up,
Yeah.
then a lot of man you'll see are not on shit.
That's why it's no particular order, but that's why we've touched on this first. Because you see, the moment I have a fight in jail, I feel like everything's okay. Then like the respect's there. Like
Yeah, man know you're willing to bang
man
out
know
for
you
yours.
willing to bang. Even man, bro, man got names, everything. Like man goes somewhere. The moment man have a fight, it's like order is correct, bro. So there's a lot of gains, bro. And remember, it's a social round. You get me? And at the end of the day, bro, everybody fears violence. You know what I mean? No, the adrenaline comes up in everybody, and nobody. A lot of people don't know how to handle that adrenaline. Yeah, so a lot of people get overwhelmed by it. So when they see it happening, yeah,
And the fear of it happening.
Yeah,
A lot of
man.
people are more scared at the prospect of having a fight than actually fighting. Because after everyone has a fight, everyone's like, oh, fuck it. Minor.
yeah, edit.
Unless you've been severely, like, unless man have come in on a hit and there's a real reason behind a savage beating or a slashing, then, this happens all the time. Like my brother just gave you an example. People just going into the shower, in the dinner queue, certain man will just walk to the front. You have phones in your cell now. There used to be phones on the landing. The phone used to be the biggest area of
I feel
reason
like
for
Serve is
fighting.
the biggest
Yeah,
area.
that's every bang on.
Serve
Because you know what it is as well in jail? A lot of men are starving. A lot of men ain't got money out there or ain't got money for canteen. And so the jail food's their only food. So when man come down and it's only 2 slices of bread per person or whatever, and a man wants 4 slices, that's the argument.
And I feel like Servery is the respect for mama. If five
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
boys,
yeah. Bang on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
5 of the boys are going to Servery and 4 get big meals
And the
1
other
gets
don't. It's a
standard
vial.
portion.
That's a
That's
vial.
And everyone's going to be laughing at Myron like,
Yeah, yeah, you got shoves up. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now he's got tension with the
Now, he's
Servery
got to bang
family.
out now for that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I know. Oh, he's got to
address the
confront.
problem.
Yeah,
He's got to address
yeah.
the
So
problem, bro.
in this same bracket, you've got to confront shit. So if you hear a man chatting shit or something's going on, you ain't got to go in aggressive, but you've got to address it. Like, yo, bro, is there an issue? What's going on here?
Yeah.
What man got a problem here or whatever it may be.
Obviously, the criminals, they got the best communication
Oh,
skills.
we
So a
ain't
lot of the time, it leads to a fight.
Definitely. So that's definitely number 1 for me.
All right.
But not that this is in any order. We're gonna go through
Yeah.
5 that we've talked about between ourselves, and we think majorly will impact your prison sentence for the first time.
All right. So number 2, bro. Yeah, I learned this the hard way. Yeah.
What's this one?
is
Go on.
keep your thoughts to yourself.
This also
Let me-
relates to the first one.
Yeah, but this is so important for me, especially if you're in Wales. But like that's young offenders under 21s. Yeah. Oh, it counts for over 21s as well, but especially in Wales. Let me show you this picture. Yeah. This is the Roman politicians, yeah, and I feel like that's such an important picture, yeah. We like it shows everything because this is what jail's like, you know. Jail is politics, bro. Say I don't like Mr. X upstairs, yeah. I don't like him, but there's no direct issues there, but So I go to my next door, yo, I don't like Mr. X, you know. He's always shouting, he's always talking shit. Yeah, the guy's an idiot, bro. I'm just venting to my next door. I'm not gonna say it to Mr. X. There's no problem with Mr. X. I just don't like him. We stay out of each other's way. But next door knows Mr. X is next door. Now, my next door just maybe innocently
Nah,
let me just say something though.
Go on.
Maybe innocently says something to his next door. Gets back to Mr. X. Remember, we all live in a shoebox, bro. We see each other every day. So now Mr. X thinks you're chatting shit about him to everybody. You see each other, and you just have to fight, bro. Why do you say nah to that?
No, I weren't saying now to it. I fully agree. What I was about to say is the amount of bitches in jail that pose as gang is but the jail's horrible for little gossiping, going backdooring, like, oh my, like Rhoda said. He said maybe done it innocently, but I don't believe that with a lot of people. A lot of people do it with malice. So they'll purposely shit stir or create. There's certain man that have been around that are just mix up for the sake of being mixed up. There's no reason or substance to it. So
some man are just mixed up, bro.
being
Like,
like,
trust me, but because you live in a shoebox, yeah, all the words are all scrambled and all get around in the shoebox. So anything you say to somebody, bro, is probably gonna get back to the guy. There's so many times I've been in jail and I don't like this guy.
that
But-
also happens a lot, and there's nothing's happened, nothing's taken place.
Yeah.
Just on a wing, two people that don't
Don't
like
like
each
each
other.
other,
There's an
bro.
aura, energy,
Yeah.
and you just know it. Like if he's walking up that stairs, I walk down that stairs. I want to be around mine.
Big Blake's is shot taking.
You've never
it
seen
around.
it.
That's when
You've
you
never
see
seen
me.
it.
Yo, but yeah, you just said you did it.
Nah, I'm saying because you don't
You
like
got
him.
my brother walking up the opposite staircase.
But
now. You tell me now.
When you don't like someone, you don't even want to be around them.
Yeah,
you don't
it's
want
true,
their
it's
energy
true.
near you because one or two, it's only gonna go one way.
Yeah.
Because if we're walking up the stairs and we catch eyes, then it's up. Like
You
what,
remember,
bro?
You're not the only bad boy on the wing, bro. These man
I
are
don't.
bad boys
Maybe
as well.
maybe on your wings.
But you
Aye.
remember, bro, these man,
Not on your wings.
these man are as violent as you are. These man are big as well. So it's like it's a problem.
Yeah, but everyone's big to you because you're little.
Yeah, it's a problem. You both don't need, bro. So you stay away
Yeah.
from each other. But the moment your words gets or his words gets back
It's
to
up.
you, it's in the air. Then it's a problem. Then
Definitely.
because, like I say, it's a social realm, yeah. And in our social realms, yeah, your social order or your social hierarchy it matters, bro. You get me? Because this is how the whole place sees you within this thing, yeah. So it does matter, bro. So it's just like keep your thoughts to yourself, man. I promise you, bro. Like you make it jail time 10 times easier.
Yeah, definitely.
These man,
Don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying don't speak and all that shit, but you know them thoughts that can create drama. Unless you want to do something about it, don't speak on it.
yeah, nah, real shit, real shit, real shit.
So that's number 2 for us. We're
Alright.
gonna go with number 3. What bro's got something?
Nah, this is your one.
What you wanted to do the positive one,
All right, then, wait there. We're going to the project.
or do you want to do this one?
Nah,
Don't really matter, does it?
go on, we'll do this
Right,
one
we'll do this
first.
one. So this was something that I found has created a lot of difficulty in the past. But number 3 is, and I'm gonna say your mum and your girl because usually those are the two main people that support you in jail. And they're like probably your offload as well with your girl with a lot of occasions. But bro, and I'm saying this seriously, if some drama's popped off on the wing, you've got it cracking. You know something that's gone on. Don't be telling your mum and your girl. And I'm gonna tell you for 2 reasons why. A, the worry that females go through for you, especially your mum and your girl as well. Listen, it worries them sick. It stresses them out. It plays on their mind. Don't forget, they're females. They ain't been to jail. Everybody knows that jail is survival. Somewhere the way you've got to be fully on point. So the fear they have in them is not fair. So don't be telling them all the gory details of what goes down. And my second reason behind it as well, if they feel you're in danger, and I've seen this in a lot of cases, your mum or your girl will phone the jail and snitch because she's that worried about you. So be careful what you're telling them, man, because if he comes out in jail, you're a snitch, you're done for. That's the end of that. Like,
True.
any jail you go to, yo,
Oh,
sending
mine
it here.
was- you just got smut on your name, bro. Anyway, you
Yeah.
go, man, like, man,
And-
just snitch, bro.
And certain jails sending the hitters in, bro.
Yeah, it's just not. And it gives.
Sending 2 big black geezers into the shower. Oh, yeah, you're in trouble.
Purple Aki went into see Blake, and him stuck between a chair.
You didn't tell them about the soap in the shower, though, did you?
Now, but yeah, you gotta think, bro. You gotta think about how your family feels because it's easy to
Definitely.
be, selfish and it's easy that
It's easy to talk because in jail you don't have a lot of people to actually offload with the truth to because you can't trust half of these snakes. But with your mum and your girl, you tend to offload to an extent, but just be careful what you're telling them about the politics, what goes on in there. Like, yo, so and so got cut today, or
bro.
I've got to fuck up this geezer tomorrow, but I don't want to do it. But it is what it is. He's giving me no. Don't be telling them all that shit there because the worry's sick and potentially they can phone.
What
them,
about
snitch.
girls as well that snitch on their guys because they've got a phone when they break up?
You see, you'd only ever do that to me once.
Yeah, then what?
You'd only ever violate me once in a couple.
Yeah.
After that, on
Yeah, if
everything.
your girl phones up and says you
Yeah,
got a
fuck
phone,
that
bro,
bitch.
That is.
I've been around man
crazy.
that's been so toxic with the girls that that nastiness goes on. They'll split up for a day and she's phoning the jail, blah blah blah. And then next thing you know, they're on a visit together next week, kissing. It's like fucking no. Or even out there when your girl phones the police on you and all that shit, snitching on you, shit, and you're together a week later. Once they do that, man, they've shown their true bad intentions.
All right, number 4, bro. Yeah, arguably this is
up his street, but
this
it's
is
hate.
this
It's
is
heavy.
probably one of the most important things. Yeah, I'd say is you have to keep a positive mindset because you are gonna go through some vicious horrors in jail, and I'm not talking about fighting, bro. I'm talking about them taking your TV for a month and you're in a cell with no TV, 24-hour bang up, bro.
Just the mental strength that builds is crazy, but
Crazy.
the severity of the loneliness.
I'm talking about you breaking up with the girl that you loved for fucking 5, 6, 7 years. Now she's out there
People dying.
banging somewhere. Now she's out there fucking somebody else, bro. Bro, you see, breaking up with a girl that you love in jail and you don't want to break up with her.
Yeah.
I would argue that is one of the most, one of the most hardest things to get through in life.
I fully agree
Me
with you.
too. Because
Like, I
there's
fully
no
went.
distractions.
When I got my 17 years, like 10 months in, I fully went through it, and that was probably my hardest time in jail.
Yeah, me too, bro.
But
when
not
I
for the
went
wing
through
on the
mine-
wall. That shit. That's all normal behavior. But you know what it is? There's no escape from your situation. So when you
From your thoughts.
so when you bang up on your own, you go through it. You're like, yo, like you and it make you put
No,
other
she's
things.
fucking someone else. She's with Leroy. She's with Leroy. Long dick Leroy. Yo, she's not answering your phone. There's no more physics. She just
So
knows
done.
she moved on, bro.
You become
Oh.
isolated overnight, even with
And you
a wing
become
full of
so
gang.
depressed, bro. Oh my god, you become so like you're not yourself for months, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you come out on the landing, man, you're like, yo, you alright? Like I'm good, man. Strong, brother. And then, but you remember, you vent into your friends. These are your friends, bro. So
Yeah.
you vent into them like, yo, breaking up my girl.
But every guy that's been to jail,
gone through
and
it,
man,
bro.
always in long-term jail, so everyone in there has gone through it at
Through
some
it, you
stage
get
with
me, yeah.
someone or something.
That's the difference between the long termers and the short term. Long term is going through some shit. I'll tell you another one, yeah. Let me just show you this video before I get onto another one because this is like a little positive video about
Positive mindset.
about the power of thinking positive.
The mind is like a factory, a mental factory. And whatever you think about all day long pours ingredients into this mental factory. Can you imagine dumping a barrel of trash into this mental factory every day and coming out with a rich, dynamic, positive life? It can't be done. You decide what goes into your mental factory. Don't let anybody just dump anything they want to in your mental factory, because you've got to live with the results. The mind is like...
So yeah, another thing in jail, bro. Yeah, why you have to getting shipped out. Getting shipped out is so mentally draining, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know where you're going and you go somewhere far and you don't know anybody. Nothing.
I had that. Yeah, I had that heavily on this sentence. I used to get shanghaied every 6 months.
Yeah, you was bad for that still.
Yeah, I was. I don't even know how many jails I've done in my last sentence. But I got kicked out of everywhere. I got to the point no jail would have me, and then from block to block to.
Talk about talk about what it has on your mental, though, bro. Like when you're getting shipped out, man. How depressing is it? How draining is it?
I don't like the word depressing, whatever, but it's a low period. Like it's you don't know what's going on. You don't know where you're going. Then
that's when
you've
you
gone
know
from,
you're in jail.
Yeah, you've gone from speaking to your girl every day to no contact for 3, 4, 5 days because obviously once you get to a new jail, you got to find out who's got a phone for sale. Blah, you got to get it all organised. Nothing happens immediately. You're on induction for a week or two.
Everyone's
waiting
got
for
a different accent.
all your numbers have got to be put on.
You don't know
on your pin phone.
You don't know the screws. You don't know the inmates. Everyone's got.
Is that all you look forward to? Building your relationship with the screws?
No,
Is that what you're wounded about?
As soon as he goes there, bro, he wants to know who's the best T-boy on the wing. He'll double the amounts of teas getting made every day.
Right, and he'll make sure your pad's clean. Like, yo, who's the pad cleaner? I want the job.
I can't lie though, that shit's depressing.
Yeah,
man.
but back to the original point, you've got to stay with a positive mindset through
I mean,
all.
like, fuck it, bro.
Yeah.
It is what it is, yeah, and everything's okay. I'm built. That's like that.
from
Built for this.
being in the block or not being able to speak to people or suffering losses.
People dying.
You've got to stay with a positive mindset no matter what. Like, this sentence is gonna come to an end no matter what happens. Fucking life goes on, and there's plenty of fish in the sea. Fuck them hoes that leave you in jail, man.
And this brings us on to the last one, because if you don't have a mental mind,
If you don't
this
have the
will happen.
strength,
This
yeah.
is gonna happen. Wait,
So-
let me show them.
Man down! Man down!
Why isn't it with a pull and hot
Man down, man down!
So
What
just
have you done there?
to put some perspective, that's not about somebody being attacked. That's somebody having a member attack on Spice in
So
prison.
number 5,
Number 5.
do not
Don't-
hate.
Don't try. I'm gonna say specifically Spice Mamba because of how bad it is in the prison system, but the drugs. Don't put yourself in this position, man. Because I've seen some of the safest, kindest, realest people end up on that shit and go behind the door, and it breaks their character, their spirit. They become junkies to whatever drug of choice it
Big
is.
Blakes was on it, bro. Took us about 16 months to
I
get
still
him off
smoke it at home now.
I'm talking about the big doom.
When they raided my house the other day, they found all my member sheets of paper were half smoked. But yeah, man, like, don't fall into that rut, because the ramifications, repercussions of what happens then when you become a junkie like these here, yeah. You terrorize your mom, your birds, your sister, all of them for money. You sell all the items you've got. You do stupid things, challenges, like, man, for entertainment. People that have got member will say to the member, yo, have this pipe.
Go smack up Big Blakes.
Yeah,
Have this
go
pipe,
and take all Big Blake stuff off him. Huh? And then the man head's walking around in my clothes and shit.
Taking his bed.
I come back once and he was asleep in my bed, told me I moved south.
Like, what about like weed though, bro? What would you say about weed?
Weed? Why you got this up?
It just, I don't know, it's popped up for some reason. Go on, just keep talking. All the
Yeah, for the weed, bro. It's usually gang that smoke weed. Don't get me wrong, there's the odd person that likes it as well. Like,
what
normal
about
people.
the money to spend on it, bro?
To spend.
man go into
Usually the weed
weed
man are gang that have got a bit of money.
Yeah,
Or
but
enough
the
to
amount
fund.
of weed some man spend on.
Ah,
the amount of
bro.
money some man
Honestly,
spend on
I've
weed.
been
You wouldn't
around
believe it,
some
bro.
heavy spenders when it comes to
Heavy
weed.
spenders, bro.
Heavy.
And I think if you saved up all of that, I think, bro, you'll be nice.
Yeah,
like,
but also, look at this then. Look at all the money we spent on macros and protein supplements to get in shape
But-
over them
Yeah.
years, yeah. We come home and 3 months later, you're out of shape. And look at all that money you could have saved up. I swear to God.
It's true, isn't it?
See my food boat every week. Just on the food boat for basic macros. I was spending £50 a week. Now out here that's not a lot, but in jail it is. Never mind then. I'd buy a parcel off someone every month, yeah. I used to have, when I was in Wood Hill, there used to be a guy, yeah, all month he'd buy protein bags, creatine, you can only buy 6 macros on your canteen. So we'd buy 6 macros every week. And at the end of every month, then I'd give him £200 for the whole parcel. So I'd do that. I'd spend £50 a week, and it's still weren't enough. And then on top of that, you obviously, man, no, the party guy in jail. I've got people making drink. They've all got to be covered and paid. Like, there's so many outgoings. Like, you'd think, oh, you go to jail, it's easy, 3 meals a day. To live in jail is expensive.
It's expensive, you know,
And then
bro.
even then, when it's
There's
your girl, your mum's birthday, like, he's a tight bastard, which is why they call him the Jew. But you see, my mum, she phones me, she needs money, I give it her. Like,
Why? I
wouldn't even buy her some chocolates the other day from the shop.
I brought
I'm imagining we're on the part going around to my mum. She's like, "Oh, do me a favour, pick up some chocolates." I picked her up some chocolates. I went and give her man. My bro robbed the chocolate. Like, he's a bad geezer.
I didn't grab the chocolate. She had 3 chocolates. I took half of the Twix.
You're lying. He took like one of the chocolates. He's
But-
bad. He's the Jew.
I'm not, man.
But more to the point, we're only giving this advice to people who know they have to go to jail. Don't be going to jail on purpose.
Yeah,
It's not for the weak. And seriously, jail's not for the weak, man.
Alright, but yeah, man, but yo, that's 35 tips. But yo, get up to 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah, man, get that
Give
up,
them
man.
away
We do a good
£1,000.
donation for someone.
Alright, love.